Guys, my name is Shay from dreamhomebasedwork.com. And first of all, I do want to welcome all of my new visitors that are just now tuning into my videos. For those that, pretty much keep up with a lot of the videos that I make, I had recently mentioned about what I do from home. I am a blogger. I started a blog on my work at home journey after, not finding a work at home job that would fit my situation. So I wanted to actually share with you guys. There were a few people that did want me to actually do a video explaining how to start a blog. So I just want to actually, in this video, show you how to easily set up a blog on blogger.com, and you can actually start blogging today. So I'm sitting right here on google.com, and I'm just going to go ahead and type in blogger. Blogger.com is basically a free platform that you can use as a blogging platform that anyone can use. Especially it is great for those that do not have any type of web design experience, do not have any experience in HTML or coding, and just doesn't have any idea, what they're doing as far as, trying to design their own blog. So to get started, you will need a Gmail account to actually even be able to, before you even get started on blogger.com. So if you have a Gmail address, you can use that Gmail address to go ahead and get set up, or if you need to create a new Gmail account just for your blog only, so you can get notifications about updates and anything that is going on with your blog, you can create a new one. So I'm just going to go ahead and click here on blogger.com. And since I am already logged in to my Gmail account, it's just going to take me to the main dashboard. Now, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and create. I want to create a blog now. So I'm just going to go ahead and click the new blog button. And here you would need to write a title for your blog. This needs to be something that is related to what you're going to blog about. So you want to make sure that you put something that is, put a lot of thought into your title, the title of your blog. So I'm just going to go ahead and just type in something. I'm just going to do a demo blog here, and I'm just going to use the title Freebies for Mom. Then you would need to go ahead and create a blogging address or a custom, a domain name. Basically, this is the address that people will look you up. This is how people will find you on the internet. So it would be, say for instance, I'm using Freebies for Moms. So I would type in probably freebiesformoms.blogspot.com. That is basically going to be your domain. Okay, and so now it's saying, sorry, this blog address is not available, and it will let you know. So you want to actually, do something a little bit similar to what, so it won't be too far from what the title of your blog is. So I'm just going to do here, freebies for stay-at-home-moms.blogspot.com, and see that one is available. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose that one. Now the template, this is what you would choose, if you want this is the design of your blog. This is what your blog is going to look like. So they have quite a few different, they have several templates here. I know I personally use a custom template because I didn't like their templates. Bloggers templates are just very plain. So I'm just going to choose one for right now, just for the sake of this video. And all you have to do is click the create blog, and your blog is creating, and that is as simple as it is, to actually get a blog created. Now I'm going to go ahead and click the view blog button, and this will actually give you a live view of what your blog will look like once someone is viewing it on the internet. So this is your blog. This is my blog actually now live on the internet. This is exactly what other people would see. And you can see, my profile is kind of already set up right here. And then you have the title right here. I have no posts because I haven't, posted anything, of course. And, I have my domain name here, freebies for stay-at-home-moms.blogspot.com. Now, one thing that I do want to recommend you guys getting a custom domain. It really helps to make your blog look more professional. It helps you, look better on Google or Yahoo, any of the major search engines. And I'm going to tell you, more people will click through on your blog if you have a custom domain. And when I say custom domain, I mean something like www.yourblogname.com, or, www.freebiesforstayathomemoms.com. That is how a professional domain, a custom domain would look like. And I recommend you guys actually, getting a custom domain from GoDaddy.com or either Bluehost.com. Those are two excellent sites that you could be able to get a custom domain for less than, under $30. Really, to be honest, under $20 per year, for the whole year. So I would definitely recommend you guys, and I will put the links to both of those sites below in my description box. So I have returned back to the main dashboard here on your blogger.com's account, and you would actually there is a button right here that says start blogging, or it would say, start posting. You would actually click that button to actually go ahead and create your first new post. And it is pretty simple. I'm just going to show you around blogger.com so you guys can have a little idea of what blogger.com, just kind of have the feel of what you're doing before you get on here to start posting. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and write in a title here, because this is where you will put your title. And I'm just typing in some random information just so you guys can just get the idea of what to do. And you can also, just type in, this is the body part of the, article. This is the supporting information to support your title of what your post is going to be about. And once you have done that, you can actually, add some labels. These are also tags. These are just something that would support the information that you are talking about. So, say for instance, I'm talking about freebies for stay-at-home moms. So I would use freebies as a tag, and then you just put a comma, stay-at-home moms. You can use that tag. You can put coupons. You can put, a couple of different things, and you would always separate them by a comma. And then you can actually use this to schedule your post. If you don't want to schedule it right away, you can set a date and a time for it to go live. You can also preview your post to get a live view of what your post would look like on your new blog. And you see right here, I have the title here, freebies for stay-at-home moms. It shows the date, Monday, January 12th, as well as the supporting information that I typed in right here, freebies for stay-at-home moms, blah, blah, blah. And then you can be able to share your post on different social media websites right here. And then it has my labels here, coupons, freebies, and stay-at-home moms. So I'm now back sitting on the actual dashboard, and I wanted to actually show you guys, just give you a little tour around Blogger so you guys can get the feel and just have an idea of what you're doing before you get on and start blogging. I'm just going to go right here and click down. If you click down on that drop down arrow, it would actually just get you straight to what this is, just like a quick way to get to what you want to do. If you want to see an overview of your blog or post pages, comments, if you want to link your Google Plus account. So I'm just going to go ahead and just click on overview, just kind of show you around blogger.com so you can kind of get a feel of how this platform works. So this is basically your overview setting. This is basically, it shows you the number of page views, your posts, your published comments. It just basically have like an all-in-one all in one stats, so you can be able to know what's going on with your blog here. And if you click on the post tab here, this is where I went to. Actually, this is where you can actually add more posts. If you want to start a new post, you'll see the new post button here. If you want to start a new post, and it's pretty self-explanatory, to navigate through blogger.com. It is not complicated at all, where you can be able to see your posts that are listed right here in this section here. Then you will have your pages tab, where you'll create pages for your viewers to see. And I recommend, for pages, when you're first starting out your blog, to maybe create a about me page, or about this blog, what this blog is about. Create a about me page, and then a contact page. Those are the most important pages you want to create first. And also, if you are selling any type of products, or you are a part of any type of affiliate networks, I would recommend you starting a disclosure page, to do like a disclosure policy as well as a privacy policy. And if you simply Google those online, there are plenty of sites that will actually kind of write up a free policy for you. I know I personally use idisclose.org. They are a good site that actually helps you to generate a free policy that you can be able to show your viewers. And then right here in this section here, this would be where all comments are displayed. You can choose to whether delete them. You can mark them spam. You can see here, I don't have any comments here, because this is a demo blog. I'm just showing you guys around the Blogger platform. And then you can also link your Google Plus page to your blogger.com. Everyone should have a Google Plus profile. If you have a Gmail, you pretty much are already set up with a Google Plus profile, or you can just kind of go ahead and just get that activated and link it in. And you can, I recommend doing this. This will help you to get in more viewers. You can actually link your blog straight to Google Plus. So as soon as you publish a new article or a new page or new post, actually, then it would automatically post to googleplus.com. So right here, this next tab is, like I say, your stats. This shows a basic overview of what's going on day by day on your blog. You would have your page views here as well as your page views from last month. And then it just shows a total count of your page views. And then you can see exactly down here where your audience is coming from. It will show you the countries that you're getting the most traffic from. And then this section here is your earnings. This is where you would actually link your Google AdSense account. A Google AdSense account, let me just explain a little bit more. That is one of the most popular ways actually to make money from a blog. Google AdSense will allow you to set up an account, and it's pretty simple to get set up with Google AdSense. It's really no requirements to get a Google AdSense account set up. And Google AdSense will actually allow you to display ads on your blog to make extra money from your blog. And that is one of the most popular ways, like I said before, that many bloggers and publishers use on their site to generate a steady income. So you can actually, they would kind of walk you step by step on this here. Campaigns, if you want to actually create an ad or something on Google, if you want to pay for, some type of advertising campaign to help get targeted, and to gain and build an audience and get traffic into your blog, then this is where you would do that. And they will actually explain that. If you click the Learn More button here, it would actually explain more about how this whole advertising campaign works. And then simply right here, this is your layout. This is basically the different gadgets that you can add in here to, this is how your blog is going to be set up. This is just the layout of your blog. So if you want to actually because I'm just going to click right here. template designer. If you go in to template designer, it would actually show you how to, if you want to change your background to, or if you want to change it to a different theme, you can do that right here on the template designer. If you want to change it to the purple, and you can actually see a little preview of it right here, to show you what it is changing to. And then you can change your background color if you choose to. If you want to have a different color theme here, you can see this is a different theme color, and you can see how when I scroll down, it kind of updates here, so I can be able to see a different theme color here. So you can just play around with this. It's just whatever your preference is or what you want your blog to look like. And then here you can also adjust the width of your blog. If you want to make your blog a little bit wider, you can actually move that over to the side here to make it a little bit wider. Or if you want to make it a little bit smaller, you can actually do that as well to make it a little smaller. And then the layout here, this is basically where, well, say this is not applicable for this template, but usually if you choose a different template, then you can be able to rearrange the layout. And you guys, you play around with this thing so you can get very familiar with how this, everything on this site, how it works. So a couple of things that I want to say before I leave is that blogger.com is really for, like I said, those that don't have any type of designing experience at all. It is a very easy way to get set up with a blog. I personally started off at blogger.com as well, for about, I would say 6 months, 7 months. And then I actually switched over to WordPress. I feel like personally WordPress offers so many more features, and you have so many other custom designs that you can be able to put on your blog. And that's what I'm actually going to discuss, how to get set up on WordPress, in my next blogging video. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of very successful blogs on Blogger, but I just feel like WordPress, offers so much more. You will understand what I'm saying once you actually get on and kind of, fidget around blogger.com. WordPress actually offers so much more than Blogger. So I hope that this video will be a help for you guys that are trying to start and get set up with a blog. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys would be able to navigate through this site and get set up with no problems at all. And if you have any other questions, definitely feel free to leave those in my comment section below. Until next time, thank you guys for watching.